Hi, beautiful souls. It's me again. Um, I don't know. I'm guided to jump on here today, trying to see what comes in through me from my higher self, my higher perspective, my angels and my guides. The energies that I have been feeling has been very intense, especially a lot last week. Just about, I guess, 4 days ago, I feel like I was hit with energy so hard that, like, I literally passed out. Like, I was shaking. I got really lightheaded and dizzy. I don't know. I felt like I was just fading away. And I literally had to go lay down and I couldn't collect myself. And I went through this for about 15 to 20 minutes, feeling this way. And it slowly I was able to get back up and move around, but I've been in a fog. Like, I've been getting a lot of tingling, pulsation in my third eye, a lot of activity in my sacral and root chakra, also a little in my solar plexus area. Of course, I'm over activating my throat chakra, so I'm always having to clear out and deal with my throat. I have to have a lot of work done there. But yeah, I just want to say that in the moment of being in our now, we must collect our thoughts to from a positive perspective to understand who we are within our whole self. We have to come from our heart center. And although through challenges of life and being in this world and working through these energies to try to, as we work on balancing ourselves, to balance our polarities, to balance our thoughts and our emotions, it's a ongoing practice. I constantly, every day, I constantly have to remind myself when negative things come up to think positive. And throughout the day, I always have to remind myself that I'm a higher perspective of what I have proceeded to be or known to be most of my life until I came into my awakening. Which, as I said before in one of my other videos, I realized this process in 2012, but very strongly 2016. Life has its ups and downs. Don't think because we're in this ascension that, oh, everything is going to always be all woozy woozy, glory, happy, woosah. We're going to have moments where we're depressed, when we feel like, we was in a higher place or we are in this light, why things still happen. Why? It's because we still have some cleaning out to do. It's part of it. But what you cannot do is let yourself be overburdened by life circumstances and situations. As they approach you, approach and address things in a different manner. This is about clearing the thoughts, doing things differently, aware of where your energy field is in your thought process. Now, me, because I do feel energy, I also see energy. So when things occur, I feel it to a great capacity sometimes. I literally can see energy moving. You know, it's hard to explain. It's like the walls or the material is there, but it's doing this. It's shift. I can see the shift or the movement in the things that I see. I can also feel the energies. I vibrate. My body would tremble. Like, if it's real strong energies come through, I actually, it's like I'm warping or something. But I understand that I have a connection. And through this connection that we all have, once you are aware of it and you tune in, not just with the seeing, it's hearing. They call it clairvoyance and clairaudience and all these beautiful clairs. um, we are in a great awareness of realizing who we are as multi-dimensional beings. That we are coming into a greater aspect of who we are in our intelligence of awakening. When we talk about the awakening, I don't think a lot of people understand what that is, because it's coming through me now from my higher perspective. That awakening means that you're awakening codings, you're awakening genetics, you're awakening information that lies within you, because you are the universe, you are this information, you have access to this. And as you work on your energy field, and as you become aware, and as you connect, you unlock DNA. We have strands of DNA, more than two. 13 could be more. Who knows, right? But we are, as we unlock these codes, these strands of genetics, we unlock information that lies within us from eons and eons of time, of what we are a part of. A lot of us only think that, oh, we're our mother and our father DNA, but there are they mother and father, and then their mother, mother and father, and then their mother, mother and father, and so on and so on. It's like a connection throughout time. And every person that made it and made their selves into another self, into another self, replicas of energy, replicas of information that is intact within you. We are information embedded together. And this information transform, and we went through a sleep process as where I would say dormant. If anybody know what dormant is, like that is there, something is there, but it's not active. So our information has always been there. Higher aspects of ourselves and our guardians, our angels, and our extensions of ourselves and multi-fabrics of ourselves has always been there. They were asleep because of the energies and the things that was going on and that was around, and we're going through these stages in the energy fields through astronomic and galactic and universal energies. All of it is shifting. As it shifts, we shift. As the planet shifts, we shift. So we're in this activation of where we're spiraling up instead of spiraling down, because we spiraled down, and when we spiraled down, we started over again. Now, through the starting over process, which was still genetically embedded to genetics that was here before, and so on, extensions of other genetics that we also have intertwined with over eons of time. It spiraled down, and when it spiraled down, we started over as far as our coding was put to sleep. But as this energy and this information come around, it's tapping in. And as it tap in, it's unlocking things, and we're turning on parts of us that was shut down. It's temporary. So with this, you have to do the work. In order to gain more access to who you are, your information, you have to clear out the old programming. And we're doing that. We're being driven to do that. We're being guided to do that. But it's also free will. You have to want to understand who you truly are and unlock this information and tap into your true divine self. And we all must do this to be able to transform into this greater essence of what this planet and who we really are as multidimensional beings to come together as one. Now, there has been so much separation and division been done on the planet due to race and um that was a big thing, money, um because you got the lower class, upper class, and you got the race card, you got everything that divided humanity, earthlings as a whole. When we need to be together to stand in unity, it was lower dimensional beings that did not want us to be a part of this great divine galactic system that we are, for control, for their own feeding and greeting purposes. But we are no longer in this stage. We're in the stage of we are in our own awareness and understanding our power and understand we have the power to be divine because we are divine. We just got to keep doing the work. And with that can come triumph. Well, we can get over those hills and then mountains. We can cross those streams and rivers and then seas. We can fly high. We can exceed. We can excel. And we will. You just have to want it from your heart center. It all starts with loving yourself, loving thyself. Love yourself. And watch how everything else unfolds. No matter what's going on around you, just start loving you. Beyond the material, beyond the flesh. Love who you are to know who you are truly from a energy perspective. Without eyes, without ears, without a voice. Just quiet yourself and find that within yourself. And know that we can do this and we are capable and powerful than you can ever fathom. Okay, until next time. Love you guys. Keep shining your light. We'll get through this.